this book.
Let me get this one first. This one, we're losing like fucking.
The way you're playing, you beat fucking Crystal
What do you call it? Tagging on Facebook and watch it. Tagging me on Facebook.
Between Kristi Caulfield and Jack Whelan, the start from the street table, very square first, after the start of the next one turn, just going on the first, and they go with the first turn.
it's obvious, but I've had to call. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
stupid, but
Oh, yeah, yeah.
like when you fight the flat, just don't touch anything. Yeah, I know you're not likely to.
If I pot a black.
Yeah. I've had money matches where people have just moved the balls on the table to try and help me. Why it's
What's that movie?
if they're not moving, then it's not a problem.
I don't do it. I make sure they're watching.
Yeah, I call frame when all the balls stop moving. So as soon as I call frame, then that's it anyway. So.
No, it's free for it.
Put it on there, I think. They did put it on there, but I don't know. Right, yeah.
Jakob, are you ready or not? Yeah, okay, didn't know.
Back for the final, myself and Seb again. I can't really see the comments from here, but I'm sure Seb can answer your question.
Here we go. Yeah, we've got comments on the deck. If you want to say it, mate.
Yeah.
There's just a vote going on at the minute. Who will become TAOM 8-ball Masters champion? The vote is Jack 70%, Kristi 30%. I guess that's just a lot of people that don't really know Kristi. Deck.
He's kicked it off first.
Yeah, that's brutal. That. I mean, I know I keep saying it, but that takes me back to that point I made earlier. I mean, that is absolutely brutal.
Yeah,
Didn't deserve that at all. But he didn't bring Mike back there, did he? He brought it more to the side, wasn't it?
yeah, but even still, he's feeling hard done by getting kicked in off like that.
Oh yeah, great break. 72% now, and you'd have to say Jack's maybe a slight favourite here. I know Bucky's got him at 2-7.
Yeah, Jack is a. Jack would have a lot more experience in this position than Kristi.
If you go on past two results, I know there's no match easy when you get to quarter-final stage, but Kristi's beat Phil Harrison and Liam Dunster 11-7, 11-5. I mean, I'm not even funny. Even if he loses this final, for me, to beat Phil Harrison and Liam Dunster in the same comp, for me, that's absolutely unbelievable.
Yeah, totally agree.
And fair play to him. Nobody gave him a chance in them matches. Nobody. He was 4-1 against Phil, and he was 4-1 against Liam.
Yeah.
So, if you've had a £10 double, that pays 250 quid. That tells you 24-1 to win them two matches. So you can't take no away from the guy.
Definitely not. I watched his whole game against Phil Harrison, and he was awesome.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, that's some of the best standard pool I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That blitz that he put together was just unbelievable. And I just spoke to Dunster then, and he says he just played like 3 bad shots, and all of a sudden he's gone from 2-0 up to 4-2 down, and he just got away from him.
Yeah.
Says he was trying to tap break him. Excuse me. He was trying to tap break at 3-2, but he said he was tap breaking. He says balls were just splitting all over.
Yeah, but he's playing every shot he's playing with real positivity.
Yeah.
You know, like even that shot there, he's in total control of the white ball.
I'm watching something that's behind here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching that.
Yeah.
got to be careful here, hasn't
Yeah,
he? He's under it a little bit.
he's okay.
Just a little bit. He can still top it off rail, can't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just the starter we're looking for.
Yeah, you got Jack that kicked it off and Kristi's took full advantage of it.
As you can probably hear from the clapping in the background, there's a decent crowd in watching this. Well, I say decent. Is it not working? Just going to get the Q score going for people that are actually not able to watch the game and they might be following on Q score. We're just going to get that going. If you can all get a share for us, please, lads. It's not an hard job.
Any sign of nerves with Kristi? Doesn't look like.
No, I think there's a zero chance of nerves because apparently Joe's been supplying his dark fruits all day because Joe has got him at Calcutta. And Joe said since he started buying him them dark fruits, he hadn't missed a ball. So I don't think there's any sign of nerves.
Is Joe here, is he?
Hood. Did you think it? Yeah, Joe's there.
Oh, he can't.
People keep saying is that Joe Hudson, and Kristi's fouled.
Yeah, well.
And
he's just put it straight in off us, so he hasn't been unlucky, he's just.
Yeah, I mean, he has got a massive break on him.
He has. I did. To be honest, I did watch him. I did watch his game against Phil, and although he did break unbelievably well, his white ball was going everywhere.
Yeah,
he was getting a wee bit. He wasn't controlling the right as much, you know.
It puts everything into it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair, he has got a massive. What's happened here?
He's just.
I can't keep watching this. Oh, is it? All right, he's not on yellows then.
No, he's just used the free shot.
Right, okay.
Free up the pocket.
Yeah, Jacob, you need to move from there so we can get further up. So I'm just keep watching this and I'm miles behind. I want to watch table. Yeah, I can't. Jacob's just fiddling about with his
Yeah, he's
graphics designs and his colours and his Pornhub membership. He is a VIP customer on Pornhub. So yeah, I mean glorious. Two sours and it's going to be two reverse dishes.
It looks like looks a formality for Jack here, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean that was probably the hardest shot I had to play full finish, and it wasn't an hard shot.
Can't imagine this being too long. This game, two
No,
boys get on with
this
it
is
really
going to be
quick,
rapid.
doesn't it?
You're not going to see Kristi play a safety shot in the dark. You're going to see Jack play a safety shot. I think it's going to be whoever gets first chance in every frame, just bang, 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 bang. I do suspect we'll see a few missed balls towards the latter end, possibly.
Yeah,
It's a big title for both players.
Yeah.
I know Jack had a big win in Ireland. He won IPA. What did he win?
He won
you probably know more than me about that.
He won the pro event, didn't he?
Pro event, what? Yeah, pro event.
I'm not sure who he beat in the final, to be honest, but I know he won the pro event.
Yeah, I didn't see no to that event whatsoever.
He also won that tournament down in
yeah, he won
Spenny's,
the
didn't
Spence comp. I was talking to him about that. He said he got a nice little pickup for that. What it's Spanish Elite or it was 16-man comp or something.
Yeah.
Like that, and he took that title. So he's had 2 titles in 2 weekends.
It was 8 players.
Eight players, yeah. Well, 8 players. I mean, it was still a strong field.
Yeah. So he's had a good few weeks now, and he's got the finalists as well.
Yeah, he's been. He's got IPA in Bradford next week, I believe. So It's just every weekend at minute, isn't it?
Yeah. But
No, when these women start getting absolutely nuts.
it's a nice time to hit form, isn't it? When you're just
Yeah.
tournaments every week. Just got that.
I think that would have great about that time, wasn't it? Yeah, nice one. Right, Declan.
Yeah.
Mudge of a son. Let me see this table. That's better now. Some comments here and stuff.
Yeah.
12-11, it's no good to moves it to Ronnie, please. Yeah, just look at this Breck.
Yeah, he's going to take yellows.
He's got. I don't know, is he?
Yeah.
Looks like he's got these 2 yellows. He's got that.
Has he got? If the black passes the yellow, I'm sure he'll take reds.
Yeah, the black goes, but obviously the first red. It's not a given, but you'd still fancy him to make it.
Oh, he's got the natural angle on the red.
I'm guessing he's got to set this red, but
leave the white near the middle pocket and take the red down.
You've just got to be watching that you don't sour on this, haven't you? Or does he try and cannon it off?
He's went for the cannon.
Yeah, he's played a great shot there.
Yeah, he has, but he hasn't
been a little bit unlucky. Can he get it?
No, he can't. But does he get that yellow? The red. That's just
it looks a big bag, doesn't it?
Just near the middle pocket, big bag down.
It's been a little bit unlucky there.
Is he worried about the end off? Maybe he has to screw it in, does he?
I think as he probably can avoid middle bag. Just by looking at the monitor, it looks like his red's far enough up table. He's got a big bag, but it's not an easy shot. It's a great shot. Yeah. He actually potted it clean as a whistle as well.
Yeah, he did.
I wouldn't have actually minded just flicking yellow away there because
he just nudged
he's just checked black again, isn't he?
He's just nudged that yellow ever so slightly, and I think it's just made the black that bit
easier.
easier.
Yeah, he's just checked black, and I'm nearly certain that black goes.
Robert Stephen, no, I haven't played in an Irish snooker tournament since I think it was maybe September.
Oh, what's he doing here, Dak?
Playing pool, just too many pool comps to.
Well, I'm not sure about that shot, to be honest.
Be playing any snooker at the minute.
Yeah, just
no, he's
like
played a bad one.
Yeah, looked like he just quit on it a bit. I think he's totally wrong side of this now.
Can't see it.
I think the only thing he can do is just drop it in, and then he's gonna have to set the red down rail.
He might take the red down the rail now, will he? And just I don't know. Can he get the?
Yeah, I think you're probably right, but
no,
whichever way he goes about it, he's gone from what looked like he'd pulled his son out a bad position to a great position. Now he looks in a sticky position. So he's going to get queue up in air and he's going to just pull it back 3 or 4 inches.
Robert Stephen, I see you've started playing a bit of pool as well.
Well, he's just stunned it, and that makes this shot even harder. Because he's probably got to play this with running side.
Yeah.
It's going to be a slow running side shot, and it's not easy by any stretch.
Can he play with pace and maybe arc the white round the yellow?
No, I don't think he can.
I don't know.
I think it's just a slow running side shot.
Yeah.
Or will he just slow drag it?
No, he's got it.
Good shot, yeah.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
He's in a rich vein of form, fair play.
There's Q very nicely.
Lads, I'm sorry I've not been looking at questions. No, I'm not 50-50 with Kristi.
I'd be surprised at that, Robert Stephen. I'm sure you can play alright at pool. You weren't too bad at the snooker as well.
Oh, I thought he missed that one.
Yeah, this has got on. Yeah. Yeah. Breaking dish from Jack Whelan. Done well to get the finish there because he was struggling for position at times, but just doesn't look like missing at the minute.
Billy Webster, stop being nosy. Jesus. Ravitalwar in the house. The Ravster. Yeah, to be fair, it started off really easy, then really hard. He played a couple of great shots there, Jack. I'll be honest with you now, I can just see a massive difference in Jack's game from where he went. I don't know how true it is, but I actually got told before he won the tournament in Ireland that he were close to quitting. He just won't happy with his game. I don't know how true it is, to be honest. But I got told that he were quitting game.
It's gone dry, isn't it?
Yeah.
And looking,
you'd have to say like Kristi's breaks letting him down a minute. Cheers, Debbie. He'd been breaking like an absolute machine. Yeah, I got told that he were actually going to quit pool.
Really?
Before he had that win in Ireland, and if you notice the win in Ireland, they were a bit emotional. Well, I seen a video afterwards, and they were really emotional. So it obviously means a lot to him.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's really happy to be playing well again.
Yeah, well, he's certainly got his game back to.
Yeah, I mean, if we're being honest, since he won World Championship, he's not had the results that you would have expected to follow. He's had.
Is he looking at the plant here? Is he?
He's just not happy with it. Obviously, he can't. This yellow's too tricky, bridging over, I would say, and he can't put a red unless he plays plant.
Yeah, he's going for it anyway.
But I fancy him to get this.
Yeah, he should give it to him. Yeah, he should get it. Yeah.
It won't easy, but where he's playing, you just think, yeah, he's going to get that.
Yeah.
Is there a reserve? No, anyway, there's 16 spaces every event because there's 48 members, so it's a max of 64. So there's 16 spaces every event. Anybody's welcome to come and enter.
Get yourself down for a weekend, Robert, and have a go.
He'd enjoy it, wouldn't he, Dick?
Yeah. There's a lot of Scottish lads that enter anyway, so I'm sure you'd have plenty.
I'll be honest,
people
with
to travel
feedback
down.
we've had, I mean, you can speak to any players that have played at Murphy's. We've never had one complaint about anything. I mean, one of the big positives that people go on about all the time is music while there's games on. Obviously, it's not too loud. You don't want it too loud. But that's one of the biggest positives that we actually get.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think I was talking to Kristi, and he says this is the first time he's ever been here. And he says obviously he played at Players Event. He says just it's so hard to like play in that arena. Like you can't sit down, and there's no music on. And like I don't know if you know Kristi that well, Declan, but he's a live wire, isn't he? He's not one of these players that want to like silent arena and stuff. He wants a few tunes on, a bit of like atmosphere. I think that's like each to their own, I suppose.
Yeah, he looks
I mean, I prefer an atmosphere.
Yeah, I'll do myself.
Like
I think
people chatting away and having a booze, and if you put me like in this room here, I don't like it in here, to be honest.
I think everybody enjoys a bit of atmosphere, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, for me that's what like pool and I always like class pool and darts in like same breath because the pub sports haven't they, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've always been like, if you grow up in like boozer related scenes, it's like pool and darts, and it's always loud jukebox action, Oasis or whatever.
Totally.
And there's always banter flying about all over the shop.
We forgot to put a frame up for Jack Whelan, by the way. It's 2 frames to 1 rather than.
Yep. Well, it's going to be 3-1 in a minute, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just hope this final don't turn into a landslide.
Yeah.
I just hope Kristi gets enough chances where he can do himself justice, because if you beat Harrison Dunster,
yeah,
you want a chance. Obviously, it won't on stream, so people are not seeing how well he's playing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just hope he gets enough chances where he can show people what he can do, because them 2 performances were different class.
Unfortunately for Kristi, though, I think he's going to be needing a bit of help with the luck to get chances at the minute, because Jack is
Yeah, I mean, obviously he sold on his first break and he came up dry there, and I mean, there's not much you can do about that, to be honest.
No, 100%.
He's against a man that's in a fine fettle. What's up, son? Wood's just bragging about his Calcutta again. He said it's a boring final when there's no sweat on, because he's got both players in Calcutta, and he got what many did he get? 4 out of 8 in quarters, 3-1, so he had 3 semis, and now he's got 2 finalists.
It's not a bad problem to have, that, is it?
The first Calcutta he's ever got involved in. He's spent 2k, and I think he's bagging about 12k. So, I mean, Jesus.
Jack's going to break it again.
He's brought that white back straight back again, hasn't
He hasn't hit them as good as he was.
No, it won't.
It wasn't as much.
He got more of the line that time, but didn't get the contact that he wanted.
No. But they haven't really come out. Looks a lot of traffic involved for Kristi here, isn't it?
Well, I'm just thinking he's got 2 reds, hasn't he?
He's got that red and yellow in the bulk end.
I think that red goes. Well, I think it goes. It's a bit. Just look at. I don't know.
Don't think it does.
No, he looks really tight.
Is that red rested on the yellow? Is it tied up as well?
No, that definitely goes.
It goes.
Oh, Declan.
No,
it's a good shout, that mate.
It doesn't go into the right middle.
There's some monitor. We're looking at the ad and thinking that's not touching. That's a little bit unlucky, isn't it?
He might just take a chance and play into it now, just to try and free it up. Obviously, if it goes
Well, yeah.
wrong.
I mean, if he puts this, I think it's right. He's gonna get rid of that.
I'm not sure about that choice.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm gonna put this red into bottom left, and obviously free the red near blue spot. Now I'm thinking, is he digging a grave?
I think he's.
Obviously, we can't tell really with that red down there. But he's not made no attempt to free it as yet, so maybe it does go.
Well, if it does go, it might make a little bit of sense that he's not trying to lose the red.
He's just had a look at that red as well. He's just had a look, see if the red will pass the black into the middle. It's hard to tell from here where we are. Can't tell at all, to be honest.
Yeah. There's a lot of. Seems to be. He's gone for the big screw shot. Wow.
He's gone up and down and tried to get on his bad red, hasn't he? That's a great shot, that is. Wow.
I take it that red goes past the
Yeah,
yellow.
I mean, he's played a great shot there.
He's tried to move. I think he's tried to cannon the red and yellow in the middle of the table, though, hasn't he?
I couldn't tell him because.
I'm not. That's
But did he come in between? Oh, it absolutely flies in looking at monitor deck.
yeah, oh, it does, yeah.
So maybe I'll give him benefit of doubt on that one.
He's going to
Maybe.
try and sort of cannon into the red and yellow here now, is he? Just
Yeah, you've called it again, Deck. You're getting good at this, mate.
yeah.
He's not had much of a result either, has he?
think
Or
he's
does it go between them 2 yellows? He
Even-
might go into this corner, you know, and if it does.
If it doesn't, he can play across and leave the red into the
Yeah,
to the left middle
this is
past the
absolutely
black.
perfect, this, because he's going to drop this in here. He's going to take that dark rail next, and I'm nearly certain that red passes between them 2 yellows.
Oh yes, good. I see what you mean now.
So I think at first it didn't look that great, but I think it's actually quite.
It's worked out ideal for
Yeah.
him here. He's also checking.
That's a good question there, Deck. When racking the balls up, does spinning the black before putting it in the triangle make your break better? And I'll be honest, I've seen a lot of pub players doing that. They'll some of them even put it like a ball back and they'll push it in and get a spin and just leave it spinning.
Yeah, as long as it's on a spot, it don't really matters what you do with the black.
I don't understand why he's taking this one.
Great. Oh, he's played it really well.
Yeah, I just thought.
Yeah, it was a big shot to take on.
For me,
Took it a
he's
little bit.
playing an extra shot here that he didn't have to play.
Yeah.
Because obviously if he takes this one, he's still leaving this red as. Oh, maybe he don't go.
No, it mustn't.
No, it definitely don't go then.
Oh, he's played it
Oh,
well.
it goes in middle. Yeah, so it definitely didn't. Well, that's a great finish considering it don't go.
He's played a lot of great shots there, hasn't he?
Yeah.
To get that far.
That's a great finish, fair play.
He was.
And I think that just shows what I've been talking about. He's absolutely flying.
Yeah.
Anybody that underestimates Kristi Caulfield, they don't know much about the game because he is absolutely flying. They're both flat. This is going to be a great final, people, honestly.
That was an impressive finish, I have to
Yeah,
say.
I'll be honest, I didn't expect him getting them.
No, well, it just seemed it was going to snowball for him, and he just found.
I mean, I mentioned Dave way through it, he's just digging a grave here, and it's turned out and got him. Seb is calling some horror shots, time for bed. Robert, to be honest, mate, I've got to agree with you because I thought that red went into corner. So that's where that I was thinking finish. And then when he's took that down rail, I'm thinking he's still going to put it in corner, and he's ended up taking it over red. But to be honest, I couldn't tell from this camera angle. Just watch how big his break is here. It's absolutely huge.
Yeah.
For such a skinny, well, he's not skinny, but he's not big.
Yeah, but he's
Soured again. But you called that earlier, you said he's not controlling white with his power, is he?
He's just getting down and smashing them, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because,
he does put everything into that break.
against Phil, the break was working really well, but the weight was flying everywhere. And
he makes balls.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, Ronnie won 13-11. Go on the goat. And he is, I can just confirm now, the new world number 1 at the age of 42 or 3.
43 is
43. At the age of 43, it's the Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan. What a legend.
Gary Clark will be happy tonight.
Oh, Gary Clark's going to be loving life.
I'll be guessing there'll be a Facebook post already
Declan,
posted.
I'm getting a little vibe here that you're not a big Rocket fan.
Oh, I do. I like Ronnie.
Do you like
I
Ronnie?
do.
Yeah.
I just I don't really say much on Facebook, but I do. I like to see Ronnie do well. I think.
I mean, to be honest, he's had so many haters over years, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Over his actions in his early years. But if you look at the last 5 years, he's a lot of people are starting to come around and love him.
Yeah, he's just getting better, isn't he?
Yeah, he's getting funnier as well with his interviews and all this stuff that he's doing on Facebook and Twitter. I mean, some of his Twitter are absolute gold.
We've got Gav Robinson now watching live.
Evening, Gav pal. Great event for you, mate. You played awesome this weekend.
Oh, I think he's okay. Is he alright? I think he's
I'm just looking at the monitor. It still goes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great event, Gav. Playing some good stuff, mate. And Gav's looking for a money match if anybody's bothered.
I think he's just underhit that a wee bit. Can he still get the cut in the yellow? I think he's alright.
Yeah, he might kind of block here, you know. Depends how thin that is. Oh, he's on out here. I don't think he's on anything. No, he can't get that into no bag.
And the top of the floor means he's
looking at the monitor now. He can't get no, can he?
He can play maybe a containing shot though and just
I'm thinking just
leave the yellow towards the middle and put the white in around the black somewhere.
As long as he gets white to touch that yellow, he can't leave anything on, can he?
No.
But obviously he's just wanting to mop up there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's giving Kristi a shot to maybe get back in the frame.
Seb swagging, correct check. We're always swagging, mate, you know that. Yeah, I think that's it. But do you know what the thing is? If he plays this shot, he's going to leave Kristi. The ball on the blue spot is going to leave a tempter. And if he gets it, it's a frame winner. So, I mean, what do you do in this position? Do you have a
I think you just have to
double into top bag?
I think you just have to play.
I'm thinking double into top bag here, you know.
Yeah.
He's gone for it. It's a good effort, but
he's not got the good weight though, has he?
Yeah, we're always leaving this shot, even if you try to play safety, unless you get wide behind back.
I think by playing the double up into the corner, you had to hit it with more pace. So that means you weren't getting the white behind the black. But I suppose he was having a go and trying to win the frame.
Yeah, he's feeling confident in he's playing well, so he's just thinking. Probably fancies him to get it, to be fair. I reckon Kristi's name is on the trophy. How impressive has he been this weekend? Adrian Lewis. No darts events this weekend, mate.
Yeah, he's dropped that in. He's alright, he's got to just drop it in, isn't he?
He can just drop it in. I think he just rolls onto this yellow. He maybe even puts Jack's yellow on the side rail here, depending on angle. Oh, it's pretty straight. You can't say you're missing these, can you, really, to be honest?
No, I don't think he's missing these. There's just 3 drop-ins.
I mean, I never saw a game when he played Ben Davis on stream. But he must have played pretty well to beat Ben, because Ben looked like Ben were in fine form this weekend. It's just wrong side here, I think. That's perfect. We're not in the best view of the table here, lads, so I keep checking monitors just to see what angles and stuff are going about. Obviously, I'm no Nick Finn, the baldest commentator on all of 8 Ball Pool. Probably the best commentator in the whole of Pool, along with Brian Buzzer Halcrow.
Yeah, Brian's...
Buzzer's a legend, isn't
he? He's got a lot of fans now.
Yeah, he has. I mean, he's doing a lot of work on IPA Tour at every event. He's always on commentary now, and he's taking off big time.
This is could be in for a cracker here, Seb. The way
yeah, I expect it, mate. I expect 11-9 either way, me, to be honest.
Declan McMahon, you know that is not true.
Big United fan. Do you support Deck?
I'm a Liverpool fan.
Liverpool, yeah. I'm not a Liverpool fan, but I'm a Barnsley lad, me. But I'm hoping Liverpool win league.
Declan McMahon also hopes Liverpool win the league as well, isn't that right?
I've got a couple of side bets on Liverpool to win league, so it's going to go to wire, I think, but the best 2 teams to watch in league at minute, so I always like to see people that, like, it's like the same with Paul. I like to watch attacking player rather than defensive play, if you know what I mean.
He's gone dry here, is he?
Yeah, I mean, he's got to take reds, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has to take reds.
He might have a tricky first shot here.
If he can drop it in, though, he's got a chance to get the finish.
I think his first shot's a nightmare shot, to be honest. It's an absolute nightmare shot. You don't want to play this. He's got to take this red that's on the left side of the table near yellow.
Just drop it in the middle.
Yeah. And I don't fancy dropping that in me.
I'd actually fancy him to get it. I think he has a nice...
Do you know what's
a nice touch.
He's going to go yellows, you know.
He's going yellows.
That's how much that red's a bad shot.
I'm amazed.
I know what you're saying.
But...
Because for me, obviously, reds will tap in. If you make the first pot, you can't miss, can you?
Well, he had the one red on the right-hand side beside the black and yellow was a problem.
Yeah, but them for me, he's going fudge mode here.
Yeah, he's just... Yeah, well... Oh. He's got the pocket anyway. He didn't play it like how you imagined, but...
No, to be honest, I mean, that red was such a smelly shot, first shot. He's just decided to take yellows and just cover it back, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Can't blame him, because I'll be honest, if I play that, and you know if you miss it, you're probably losing it for him.
I think that's the first safety shot I've seen Kristi play, to be honest. That's why we're commentating and we're trying to figure out what he's going to do. And we didn't see a safety shot coming.
I'll be honest, I expect Jack to go game here. He's going to play this up top. If he gets it, he'll be playing skill shot next shot. He's played it confidently. If he gets that, he's got angle. Oh, he ain't gone far enough. I think he wanted to be up middle bag to go into black there.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think he's pretty straight.
I think he's okay. I think he can get his awkward red out here beside the yellow.
Obviously, I was thinking that if he gets angle up middle bag, he can make skill shot. He's still got this red of it bag for like insurance to be on a ball. Do you know what I mean?
He plays with a bit of reverse side and kick that right away.
I'm struggling to see I'm struggling to see what ball he uses now to get into black. Now, is he going to save this ball of it?
He hasn't come far enough. I don't think he was hoping to.
Maybe he's going to go fudge mode and cover it back.
I
don't think he can go for these now, to be honest.
I think that's the shot for him.
Oh, he's digging down. He looks like he's going for him.
Playing across off the cushion.
He's going to land behind yellow here. He's not on it, is he?
No, he's not.
Yeah, I thought he needs to back out of this finish now.
I'm not sure Jack's got that mindset at all. He just seems to be happy to attack. He's just feeling that confident that things are going to happen for him.
He's going to play this with loads of check side, I think.
See what I mean?
it's a result of that.
When you're playing as well as Jack is, them sort of wee nudges and all just seem to happen for you.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, that's an absolute bonus, that is, isn't it?
yeah, like it's just when you're just thinking so positively. It's just
Yeah. That, to
them
be
things
fair,
just go your way, don't they?
I think you deserve them little flicks and nudges when you play positively like that. I mean,
Yeah.
for me, that's when he was chasing it there, but positivity, he got rewarded, didn't he?
Yeah, he's still got a lot of work. He's still
He's
got work to do
He's
though.
got to play this with a little bit of pace to get to.
It's just
Oh no, he's not, is he? I thought no, it was too tight to play a shot that I was thinking then.
he's going to try and just take the black out now and hopefully get a shot in the red, isn't he? It's the only shot he can play.
He's got to play some shot, yeah.
He'd,
I mean, if he catches yellow first, he can't be on red.
he doesn't want
I
to.
just can't see how he's going to get this to happen. He's got to catch black, hasn't he? Yeah, he's caught yellow. Oh, do you know something? He's got a chance. He's got a chance, yeah.
Such a difficult part though, isn't it?
Yeah, but when he's caught
Yeah.
yellow, I thought he were done.
Yeah, this is going to be a real test of Q in this.
This is one of them shots that if you get it, your confidence goes from...
Feels like you've won 2 frames
yeah.
when you get one of these, isn't it?
He's bridging as well. This is going to take some Q in. He needs a nice little flick as well to leave a shot on black. What a shot.
What a shot.
Oh, he's been done.
He's got another one.
Oh,
he's got
he's
2
got
yellows. He's got 2 of them.
He's got the 2-ball bridge. What a shot that was from Jack Whelan. Jesus.
Is there anything safe on the table when Jack Whelan's playing at the minute?
1-ball bridge is bad enough. He's got a 2-ball bridge. He's just, I think he's got something stuck in his ear there. He's just getting it. I don't know what happened there. Maybe his ear popped or something.
I guess he's got a wee bit of.
What, are you playing this
it's a
dead
bit
weight, Declan, to get back, or
Yeah,
you
you
play
have to.
confident?
I don't know. I think you have to.
He's awful queuing this.
It's
isn't
hard
it?
enough. It's hard enough. But he's got. Oh,
It's a great effort, that. Great effort. In it.
but still, there's a lot of pressure.
I
on
think
Kristi now.
he made him. I think he thought he made that when he hit it. He hit it so well, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was so unfortunate there.
So Kristi can get a good snooker here and
Yeah,
get his
Craig
bad
Lakin's
yellow.
back with his silly questions again.
Oh no.
It's a good shot, this.
Spinning off.
Now he's I think he knows he needs to get really tight in behind these, doesn't he?
See, I don't like it. He's going to leave the up and down, isn't he?
Well, I'm thinking he's going to try and get tight on railing, so
Yeah.
knuckles in there.
No, you know he's.
Oh, would
off
you have
the
been
ball,
coming? Would
off
you
the
have been
piece.
coming to
He's going to leave the ball
left
cushion,
side of
isn't
the
he?
table, so you block up and down, and
Hmm.
obviously he could have soured that way, but maybe not.
Maybe.
What's happening here?
I think he's going to play the snooker now. He's got a better.
Yeah, but why?
He might use the yellow closest to the ball pocket to block the up and down off the ball cushion. Maybe I think that's what he's trying.
I thought that yellow were in like a decent position to stop the check side shot. Obviously he's got to get this right, or he could actually leave black on here.
I think he's played that well.
Yeah, now he's got the shot
Yeah.
that I just talked about. He's got the check side shot.
Can he get the knuckles?
No, he's gonna drag this into the back rail, I'm guessing.
I think he.
No, he's got twice up and down. He's got twice up and down.
Yeah.
But this could slide.
Yeah. It'd be,
I actually fancy him to get this though. I really do fancy him to get this.
no.
No, it slid on it.
Oh, has it? Oh, he's came off. What a
Yeah,
shot.
good shot. I thought he played it too soft when he first hit it. I expected it to slide then.
It slid off the first one, but it seemed
Yeah,
to.
but I thought he played it that soft. I thought it's
seemed
going to
to
slide
check off
again.
the second.
Great shot. But I think
Yeah, unfortunately, Kristi couldn't block every angle.
yeah. It's. I think when Kristi left it, he realised.
Yeah. Well,
To be honest, I didn't see it till last second. I thought he was going to check off bottom rail, and I seen that.
it's Jack's just playing everything.
It's a great shot to execute it. It's alright seeing it. You've got to execute it.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Yeah. Matt Clark sitting beside me saying it's an easy game. I have to say the two boys are making it look easy tonight.
Yeah, I mean, what a great shot. What a final so far. Can he keep white out this time?
He's got it. I think the white was going in there.
Is that the first time he's got out?
They kicked the red in, didn't it?
Oh no, he's soured twice and come up dry on it. So, I mean,
First,
I can't believe what's just happened there.
the first.
Let me just feel.
I think. Can you get?
Yowood and Lambert have spent $2,000 on this Calcutta. I think they're guaranteed 12 grand back, and he's just come up to borrow £1 for a drink. I mean, what, Declan? What's happening?
He's not played a good one there, has Kristi.
These people from Derby are relentless, aren't they?
He's left with it. He's just left with a plant here, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty straight to it. And the thing is, he plays it steady enough. I think Brad's going to stay in the same place, so he'll be able to get his bad red out next shot.
Tough
No, he's missed that.
Yeah. Oh, at least he's tied up one of Jack's yellows, but
Yeah,
I'm sure.
we're going to see Jack attack again now, aren't we?
Yeah, I don't see why it would change because attacking seems to be working well for him this weekend.
And with position like Yella's in, he'll not attempt a skill shot. He'll just attempt to. He'll attempt to be cannon this Yella out at some stage. Can he do it first shot? Oh, he attempted it. And to be honest, that's gone in an awful position now.
Yeah.
Because he can't even go into Yella now. He's going to red into Yella. And unless he catches it full ball, it's pretty bad. But he can't back out now because he's got tappings on reds, hasn't he? So he's got to go. Plant?
It's alright, plant. They can
Yeah.
leave. They could maybe leave the angle then to kick this bad yellow out.
Yeah, he's got to leave. I'm guessing he's going to plant it and just drag it towards the middle pocket and leave a cutback to play the cannon. It's got to be next shot, surely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got the angle, so it's just all about getting the right
no,
contact.
this can't work now. Just what angle is going at here, I don't think this can work.
No, it's going to be tough, isn't it? Do you screw into it or do you come off cushion? I don't think the cushion's any good to him.
Would that yellow go if he pots red?
No, I think he's going to screw into the yellow and hope to kick it out now. Yeah, that was always the problem.
Yeah, I was just looking that line.
It was just never going to come out because
Yeah, but
even if he hits the yellow, it just kicks into the red. So.
I mean, the shot before made it a lot harder, didn't it? When he attempted it and he just put red in front of it, it just made it virtually impossible.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's gone on here. If
Has
he's got,
he even got any shot in this yellow? I don't think he has, is he? Is there any?
he's going to try find a bag, but which one's he going to try find? I was just looking then. I think that yellow passed that red. If he'd have got skill shot and got white out, but obviously.
I can't really see in this camera angle.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at monitor and it just looked like it passed it if he made the skill shot, but it was still hard to get out for another yellow, to be honest. So
Is it?
I think what's he doing here? Do I reckon? I don't know.
He's going for that.
Oh,
Let's put the
oh, is that a result here?
I think Kristi can play the black off the yellow, can he?
Can he?
I think he can.
I can't tell from this angle where I'm sat. I don't know.
I think he can.
If he can,
He definitely can from my view. You know. Yeah, he can. Ooh, if he hits it hard, I think it goes in.
I think he's had a little bit of run there, Jack. It's tricky. I mean, he don't seem to like it, does he? I mean, if he thought that was a certainty, for me, he can't miss these.
Yeah.
But obviously, it's all about that black, innit?
Although is that red that he's closest to now. Is it? I don't think it's passing the yellow in the middle, so it should be okay. But
well, I'm guessing that black don't go because he's playing cannon. He's playing cannon. He's missed it.
He's okay.
I'm guessing he's not happy with that black at all on deck.
No, he's still in decent shape though, isn't he?
Well,
do what he wants really.
He's actually landed great here, you know.
If he drops that red in the middle, surely he's going to have the red to the.
Yeah, that's what I'm just thinking. And he can't leave Jack on a ball anyway. So he's just he's got to dig down on this a little bit, I think. And then when he plays red into green pocket, he'll just play onto yellow and just move yellow away. Surely he's got to be thinking that, yeah? No, I don't believe this.
Maybe he's not got the angle for it.
He's played cannon again. Do you know something? He's got away with that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
He's got away with that.
But still,
He's got to start looking at that green pocket, surely. He's looking at putting it in off black. I don't think he's seen that. If he puts, listen, I'm not going to question Kristi Caulfield with the results he's had. But for me, obviously, I don't think he can. Looking at the gap on the monitor, he can get the pot, but where's this black going? Middle at back rail?
Don't know.
Yeah.
I think he can screw it off the side cushion and try and get up. It's sort of.
I don't know.
Leave the black into the right middle or right corner, isn't it?
He needs some action on this.
Yeah.
There's not too much on that.
Yeah. He might have actually. Was he coming in the back? No.
Yeah, it's just a total. I actually fancy him getting this, you know.
Oh God.
Now in the middle bag where them two yellows are. Oh, just played safe instead.
No, I wouldn't have fancied getting that back. If I was playing Ronan McCarthy, I might have got it, but definitely.
Yeah, nailed on. That could be a big swing. That, what do you reckon?
Yeah, that's a.
Because it were pretty much odds on for that frame, wasn't it?
Jack has the break now as well, so if Jack gets a good break in.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a big swing in this match.
All of a sudden it could be 6-3. But,
I don't think he ever saw the red into the green pocket and just canning onto the yellow at any stage of the finish, did he?
He mustn't have had the angle. He must have had a wee bit too much angle.
No, I mean, but if he put the red in this bag, he could have left it perfect.
Yeah.
But obviously,
He's,
Lambert's just keeps playing Kristi with them dart fruits. They've been paying for his beers all day long.
Well, I'm sure that's the least of their worries whenever they've done well in the Calcutta.
Yeah, but I was saying to Joe earlier, I said, stop buying him beers all the time. Obviously, they're good mates with Jack, aren't they? I know they've got both in Calcutta, but obviously they want Jack to win because he's a long-time friend and that.
Yeah.
So they look at him, just looking over laughing. But end of the day, if they didn't buy him beers, he won't be here. Do you know what I mean? He's absolutely swagged it out, hasn't he? Against Dunster and Harrison, he's played probably the best pool for the last few years that he's been playing.
Definitely the best I've seen him play.
Yeah.
I know he won the Irish Championships one year in Killarney. I wasn't there, so I didn't see him play.
Apparently he beat Kyle O'Donoghue in that, apparently. So
yeah, he did.
I mean, he's always had a big reputation, Kristi, but as you know, some now and again you can go off rails a little bit, can't you, in this game?
Noel Mira, the horse, is in.
Is he a horse, is he?
Yeah. Noel has got a horse head at home and it comes out now and again whenever he's got something special on.
That's what I like to hear. How many tap break has Kristi done versus Dunster?
He's hit them better, yeah.
He brought that back in a straight line again,
yeah,
didn't he?
Did, but he
looks like he's timing it beautiful now. Can he put a yellow?
Is it?
No, he can't, can he?
No.
He's been stung again. They're both getting stung here off breaks. Craig Lake and Seb, you shouldn't be commenting about shot selections. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to just talk about my life? I need to commentate on some shots, Lakes. Is this a cut back into the corner, is it? Looks mighty thin.
I don't think he can cut that back, surely.
Or is he playing double plant?
He might play the double and maybe an off the yellow. Maybe is the one he's looking at. But
Do you reckon it's a good shot selection? I don't know. He's pushing both a bit out there for me. He's lined double up. I think he's playing double in off yellow.
Yeah, I think that's the shot he's playing.
Wow, but if he misses it, he's probably lost for him. It's a massive shot to take on.
Hasn't had it. He hasn't had it hard
Oh,
enough.
did he get line as well? No,
No,
he
he
didn't get
didn't.
line, did he? Yeah, I mean,
I think there's a bit, maybe a bit
obviously,
ambitious, that one.
he's very confident at the minute. He's not missed the ball, has he? But that one, if he pulled that off, Jesus.
No, Kristi's played that really well. That's absolutely perfect position.
These are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, just get
To be honest, he needed this response.
Yeah.
After the last, if he fell 6-3 down, he's under mass pressure, isn't he? This is not easy, but you fancy him getting it, don't you?
Yeah, well,
You just can't take them for granted.
he's just landed awkward here. He's overscrewed it, and he's got a bad angle on
He's
both.
going to have to take a ball down this left.
Yeah, he's going to have to take the one down the cushion now first, and
I can't really see a problem here, to be
or
honest.
maybe he's yeah, he's going to have to.
I think he's got to take it next shot, innit?
I
I don't think taking it now is a good option.
I don't like the shot he's going to play though. He's
Mind you,
losing the weight.
that? He could leave his Sam Bridge in here, you know. And if he leaves his Sam Bridge in, he's in all kinds of other.
Oh, he's alright. I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
it looked like more angle on the stream, on the stream. To be fair,
Just got to be careful he doesn't overscrew this again, because if he leaves it too thin, he'll not be getting on that last yellow.
he's just going to drag it in, isn't he?
Yeah. No, he's overscrewed it again.
No call to screw it. All he'll do is drag it in.
That's why I said he likes hitting a ball firm, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I can't see how he can get on this now.
He's going to load it up with Jack side, isn't he?
No, he can't hold it.
Yeah. Oh, he's played that really well. He's got.
Oh, that's a
It's
great
great
shot,
shot,
that
yeah.
is. I didn't think he could do that.
Yeah. That was the only shot he had because he couldn't get on the yellow in the middle.
It just looked really thin from where out. Like, I thought it's too thin. I thought he's going to come round and just like try landing a gap top middle bag or something. Great shot, to be fair. Can he get on back in the same bag?
No, he just screw it in.
Oh, yeah.
He's got a bit of the old Alex Higgins about him, hasn't he?
Yeah, somebody said that earlier, actually.
He's got
He's got the Alex Higgins snatch.
Yeah, he's got it, hasn't he? And he likes a drink, and he's.
Who's Lakin talking about here? He is the main man himself, the second greatest commentator of all time.
Wonder who's in. It must be Reggie that's in, is
Oh.
it? Reggie Gill's in the house.
What, has he gone live? Has he commentating?
I've no idea.
He won't surprise me.
It's nice. It's nice to see a new face in the final as well. I'll see him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. If you look at that quarter-final draw there, Declan,
Yeah.
how many people would have predicted that?
Yeah. Well, you've seen by the betting for the quarters.
I
There was
mean,
4 heavy favourites, weren't there?
Gavin Robinson, Kristi Caulfield, Michael Tomlinson, Scott Ross. I mean, Jordan Church even.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Phil Harrison, Liam Dunstan, Jack Whelan, the regular winners. Do you know what I mean? They're there at business end every comp they play.
Yeah.
But the other 5 lads, they're not so much there every tournament they play.
No.
And a lot of people on stream, I mean, I bet there's not many out there that actually know Kristi.
No.
Breck's absolutely massive. He didn't control wide, but it's still a huge break.
I feel sorry for his cue. He must be under awful pressure
Yeah.
every time he breaks.
I think he needs a break you, to be honest. With Hammer is getting that.
I think he's going yellows here, Seb.
Are you doing the interviews after, Reggie? Lakin, I think Lakin's just on wind up tonight, isn't he, Deck?
Yeah.
I just want to say to all people out there, it's actually me that's doing interviews.
Good shot. He's just freed that pocket up as well.
He's still got another few good shots to play here, though, hasn't he? But do you reckon he's going to play?
He's going to play the double here, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm just thinking this yellow near black is a.
I think he just tries to kiss into the black. Just come in behind the black and nudge it, and then should be alright.
It's not straightforward, is it?
It's not straightforward.
He's just got to make sure he leaves his right angle, hasn't he?
Yeah,
I guess that's the hardest part.
I think it's. I don't think it's too difficult.
He's going to leave this long, isn't he?
No, he's just going to play onto the yellow and then try and.
See, I thought he would bang straight there. I mean,
trying to stun the white in behind the black.
I'm better off just watching this monitor rather than looking at table.
Yeah.
Donna Evans is there. She's looking nice, isn't she, Deck?
Donna's had a long day.
They got her up monitor there, looking ever so pleased.
Yeah.
This cushion first, obviously, just met contact with the black, and it'd be really unfortunate not to leave us in a shot.
Yeah.
But if he hits it too full, he could leave us in touching ball on yellow.
Yeah.
Really nice, fair play. This is a great response from that frame that he lost at 5-3. What, at 5-3? At 4-3, sorry.
Yeah.
It's been a great response last two frames.
He's
I did say, I still stand by. I think it's going to be 11-9 either way.
yeah. We're in for a good final here.
Jakob thought he was doing the interview in Ireland until Reggie dropped out the sky with his phone. Yeah, I think everybody remembers that. Like. No, I think it was Jenks who thought he was doing an interview, and I think Jenks is still stood there with his mic, waiting for interview with George. Are you still there, Jenks? I'm nearly certain. Who's Donna Evans? Oh, sorry, it's Donna Coatsworth. Coates is knocking about somewhere, I think.
Natalia Gracie's watching. She's actually finding this final exciting.
Hi, sir. Hey, is here the glove, the dog man. Great venue, Murphy's. Cheers, Joe. Yeah, the glove was knocking about this weekend. He'll be back here in April for £200 a man event.
Jack with his break again. He went dry last. Oh, he's put the white in.
See, he's been going to it right more than often, hasn't he? And obviously down middle a few times, but he's been going to it right. This time he's gone to left. I think it just confirms that the break's pure luck.
I think he'll be going just kicking his yellow.
Right, listen, hang on a minute.
Yellows, isn't he?
Who's this Sean Griffin guy?
Sean Griffin.
Seb, you couldn't call away to FFS. What match you watching? Yeah, well, Sean, if you've been here 17 hours a day, drinking 38 night bets every day, mate, how would you be coping? Not very well, tool. Have some respect.
What price was Kristi before the final, by the way?
9-4.
9-4.
Seb who wins the George vs Paddy Clark rematch. Paddy absolutely thumps him. George has got 3 matches in a week, all for 10k plus. Good luck to his opponents who are practicing the nuts off for that matches to get cancelled. I've got a lot of sympathy for your boys. Because if people think that he's playing 3 matches in a week for 10k time, they must be dafter than what he is.
If he loses the first one, good luck to the 2 lads behind him.
Well, apparently he's playing Neil Britton, then Nosco, then Paddy Clark. I just feel sorry if people ain't got a deposit. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry I ain't commented on this finish whatsoever.
He's actually not too bad. If he
Yeah,
plays,
he
plays us with a bit of run inside, he can get through the gap and leave the yellow in the middle. I think he's actually got away with that.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he? Obviously, he must have thought that was a straight plan, didn't he?
No, he thought the yellow was going to slip past the red. He just misjudged it.
Ah, right. Because that's a good shot.
He's got. If he takes it to the top bag,
I think he puts this in middle bag. Then he just takes the one off at corner and comes round for middle bag. I think it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah,
though.
he has. It's alright. Yeah.
I think playing it to the top, I think it's too risky.
Yeah. I like the yellow to the middle and leave the
Yeah,
to the
definitely.
left middle.
He's got to go middle. I think. Yeah, I think that's it. He can't really fail that way. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think he can fail this way. Would you run this round off 2 deck?
No, just play.
Or just playing ball.
Play with a bit of check side. And
I think there's more margin for error off 2 rails with running side here. If you play playing ball, I think you could get speed all wrong.
Let's play it 2.
Yeah, I prefer that way because you've got like so much margin for error. Where if you under-hit it, over-hit it, other way, I think you can get done. Obviously, just down to preference, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah.
But I've called a shot right eventually, so show me some respect in that comment box now.
I've given Seb a tap. I've given Seb a pat in the back there, so
Yeah,
I have
a
just
massive pat on back. Thank you for that, Declan. Finally called a shot.
Kristi's just carrying on his
Sat
form
with
here.
Lee
isn't he?
Stevenson watching this, and where you think we want to go at commentary. Scott Giblin, anybody's welcome to come and commentate on these events, mate. If you're in the arena, it's not a problem. We do invite people to come and commentate, and more often than not, we get told no. So we do invite anybody, mate. Yeah, thanks, lads. I've eventually called one right. Surprise, surprise, it were a running side shot. They're my kind of shots, running side. I'm just going to nip for a quick comfort break, lads. Foister's in the house, you know the game, Seb. Foister, you know the game as well, son. Get yourself in this comp on 27-28 for April, £200 a man. You've got the glove in it already. No professionals, no superstars. Basically, it's my dishes, you know, who gets in. And Foister, I want you in it, son. Me, you and the Joel talk about dogs and get blathered.
What's he? I think he might be too great for me.
I can't even look at this finish with my urine ready to get out. It's going mad on me.
Can he play the red onto the yellow and knock the planting in reds? I don't know. Minnesota Fats, if I'm in, I'll certainly give you a hand for a little bit. Can't really see. I'm not sure why he's looking at a finish here, because they don't look on whatsoever. Is he trying to hang the pocket? Natalia Gracie will not be allowed near a microphone. I don't really see why he's going for finish here, unless them two reds at the top plant. Maybe he can get the plant and open up his bad red. But surely hanging it will be the shot, but I don't really. All his yellows are out in the open as well. It wouldn't be too difficult to get rid of his red that he has hung. So, cheers, Chris. I haven't heard. Oh, he's played with. He's actually. I don't think he's going anywhere here now. Not sure. I think he's cannon in the yellow, is he? If he's got an angle to get up for the red on the bulk, he'd be happy to have a shot at it, wouldn't he? He's got it in. And he's got an angle. Just get through the gap with the two yellows and hopefully land near the yellow beside the right corner pocket. Oh, he's played this really well. He hasn't hit it. He hit the line, just didn't have the pace. Does he go for the cut, or does he try and double the red into the middle pocket? I think it's double into the middle. No. Just one shot too many for Kristi there. I think he was relying on a bit of fortune there for a while. But it's finally run out for him and give Jack pretty much straightforward finish. I don't think Donna was expecting to be refereeing this final today, Craig, so I think that's probably why she could be excused without the dress code. Going 6 each now, so not much separating these two players tonight. They're both on top of their game. I'll try my best, Nathan. I'll try my best for you. Alright, Carl. Carl O'Donoghue, have you got your game arranged with Shane Townsend for the rematch?
I'm back, lads. What did I miss, Tech? Did I miss out?
You missed Kristi went for a mad finish.
Yeah, when I left it wasn't an easy finish.
He almost actually got it.
Did he?
He got down to his last ball and just underhit it.
Just was it a tough shot, or did you fancy him getting it?
No, he was forced into trying to double a red into the middle off the black cushion. It was
fair. When I went to be fair, when I went to the toilet, I thought there's no way I could get them. But
no.
Obviously, it's just that confidence. He's thinking, I'm going to have a go at him, you know what?
Yeah, well, it's got him to the final, so I don't see why he should start changing now. But,
Paul McCann, what have I told you, son? Come on, have some respect. I'm fed up with that reputation now. Every time I go on Facebook, man. Yeah, Barry, a lot of people don't, mate.
Yeah.
Carl O'Donoghue, Sebia, Winker. Thanks, Carl. He's got that perfect at that time, didn't he? Yeah. Blackson.
Oh,
he came up dry as well.
Yeah, it's always a nice little bonus whenever
fair,
that happens.
That would I noticed you've punched the wall in that box. George, yeah. No, George, you know what that was? Last TAOM event we had in, I think it was January. Yeah, January. I can't remember who it was, but it was somebody on Saturday night. They were playing upstream and they were getting a bit of a kick in, and they went to the toilet and just decided to punch a hole in the wall. So yeah, and actually last tournament we had the scientist or the babysitter, Adam Clark, if you know him. He was playing on the table in the other room and played a bad shot. Walked into the toilet, just put his fist straight through the door. So he's mid final and he's had to pay, I think it was 30 quid for the door to be fixed. So yeah, I mean, a lot of passion involved with these pool players, isn't there? I mean, there's players out there that snap the cues, bite the tips off. Oh, is that not again. Oh, he's landed on plant as well, you know. I mean, that looked horrible for a minute, didn't it?
Yeah,
and it's come out absolutely beautiful.
I think he's got the perfect angle to just get the plant, just get in between the two reds for this
because
yellow on the
if
cushion.
that's not a plant, he ain't even got a pot, has he?
I think we're right behind it, so well you are, Seb.
Yeah, I mean it's stuck on, you can't miss it. He's just trying to judge cannon, so obviously
I think he's just
can land on the back rail first, isn't he?
I think he's just got the nice angle just to go through.
If he don't land on the back rail, he's not going to have a shot. Because that's only yellow that he can play for.
I think he's actually perfect to get on this yellow.
I think he. I mean, obviously potting black on last Brett were lucky. John, the thing with Kristi, it's a hard one because he drinks nearly always while playing. It's all under balance. It's obviously easier to balance the booze in a money match. But if you get on piss ale, you could be steaming by latter stages. Yeah, John McDaddy, you're spot on there, mate. Kristi's always said, well, I played in players events with him last year, and let's just say that he were attacking, so to speak. But this event, to be fair, I mean, I said to him last night, what's going on? Why are you not boozing or not? And he's like...
He's underhit that, hasn't he, Jack? Yeah, he's left the red to the middle.
And he were like, nah, not this weekend, mate, so I'm taking it serious. He just had a few pints, maybe 3 or 4. But today, Joe Wood's been buying his beers while he's been playing. He's been getting better every single match. So, I mean, a lot of people say you can't play on booze, but Jesus. I mean, if you'd have seen Kristi before today, you wouldn't have thought he had a chance in this. But all of a sudden, he's had a few strongbow dart fruits.
That's the first sort of bad
that was
ball.
A great chance, that wasn't it?
He lifted it. He just jumped off the cue there.
Yeah, I mean, he did that against Ben Davis.
Yeah,
he put a really bad tweak in, and then shot after he missed Black by a foot, and everybody said, "Oh, he's gone. He's totally gone." And then he took an unbelievable dish out next for him.
Yeah, that
was definitely a quick one.
That's where we go back to the comparisons of Alex Higgins, because you just really don't know what you're going to get sometimes, Kristi.
Do you think black ball potted off the break should be frame 1? No, definitely not. Commentator's curse.
Has he landed?
Commentator's curse.
What has he landed? If he straightened that yellow to the right corner, it's...
Oh, do we curse there, Stuart Hunter? Definitely McDaddy. Solomon on balls is definitely a better player than Wes not on balls. I've seen him at Chelsea a few times. Jaegered up, pinted up, playing Lakin, and once Solomon gets on balls and into a rhythm, is very hard to contain. But sober, you don't really get into that. As you know, when you're more drunk, you create a vibe, don't you, in arena. If you're sober, it's hard to create that vibe and get crowd going, etc. Just a little just a little rolling cutback.
Yeah.
Not natural shots, that, but he's not going to miss that. You said he don't miss a drink. Oh, sorry, Stuart Hunter. No, I said he hasn't missed a shot. I've never seen Kristi play on drink before. I've only seen him get on vibes, and I've never actually watched him play apart from when he played Neil Britton. I seen him play younger years when he came through with Ireland. I'm going back 10, 15 years there. We were around at the same time, and he had a massive talent for the game. But obviously, when you get introduced to women and a little bit of flange, things just go pear-shaped for some people, don't they? Yeah, correct, Gav. Lakin were 14-10 up, and to be fair, he had absolutely dollies to win 15-10, and he made one mistake, and after that the ball just never forgave him, and John just run match out. Yeah, McDaddy, if you remember the first match, Kristi got absolutely blottoed while they were playing. I don't know what it was like in the second match, but I remember seeing it on Facebook, and when they put it that game were happening, a lot of people were saying, "Are you going to be drinking while you're playing?" And he was like, "Nah, I'm not drinking this time." And I'm not sure what score it was, but I think it went pretty comfortable. I might be wrong there, but I'm nearly sure he had a I think he had a comfortable win on second match, but first match, I think John won first match, Kristi second match.
I think he can play the first red here and hit the yellow and just nudge the black out a wee bit more and leave himself on the
he's got to go reds, hasn't he?
Yeah. Just
obviously
play into the yellow and nudge the black out.
Because these two reds on the left side of the table, they're both tied up.
Oh, he's took his eye off the red.
That might do him a favour, that, you know.
I don't know, I think...
that might do him no, I'll be honest, I don't think he would have got them. Because, you've got two... you've got one red that goes.
He had the red over the pocket, he could have used that to nudge the red off the side cushion.
Yeah, but then you've got that red that's closest to yellow. I mean, maybe a double or... It wasn't an easy finish, and obviously at last frame out it went...
I think
Maybe he needs a little breather. He needs to let Jack go for him.
he was a little bit fortunate just to leave the weight where it is because it's just sort of limited.
Fair play, John, mate. Fair play. Yeah, second match was a dish first. Best I've seen Kristi play. He's some player, to be fair. Not a lot of people know him, but he's some player. What score versus Solomon? Jack Smith, I don't actually know, mate. I'm not sure the score in any of the matches. I just know I think it's 1-1. John went first and Kristi went second. No, Reggie Goes just confirmed it, 25-17.
Not hit it hard enough as Jack. That was just because of the awkward bridging.
Yeah, but you know, so I don't mind going fudge mode here, Deck.
Yeah, but it's
just not an easy finish, is it?
No, but
obviously he wants to attack, doesn't he?
yeah, he's just gonna drop this red over the corner bag, isn't he?
I think it's I think that's why he should be going now, because Kristi's attacking, isn't he? Yeah, I think that's a frame winner. Oh.
Dropped it in. That's like one of my shots. I'm terrible at hanging
I think he's on
pockets.
double here, you know.
If you call a total on the black and swerve around it and hit it, no cushion. John McVeigh, if you call a total on the black and swerve around it, hit it, but no cushion hit.
No, it's not a foul, mate.
No, John, it's not a foul, mate.
I think he's winding us up there, Deck.
I hope so. You don't know with John.
I don't know him. Do you know him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know he's winding us up then.
John's a regular in my club in Portadown, and he likes an odd wind up as well, so he couldn't really tell.
Double, you know, if he gets this, he's got a great chance.
Oh, he's
Great
got it.
shot. Sometimes when you try and cover a bag and it drops in, you take him out, don't you?
What a shot.
And he landed perfect on
He's
that double.
Yeah, and he's got the perfect angle just to drop this red in.
Just drop it straight through.
All of a sudden, he looks like he's going to get this now.
Obviously, this is not a good. He's just going to current yellow, isn't he?
Yeah. So
He can't avoid the yellow, I don't think.
if he can play off the yellow half ball and take the white into the middle of the table, I think.
Would he risk falling behind over yellow?
No, I think he's going to play it and try and run it off. Maybe hit the yellow half ball, quarter ball.
Yeah, no, but he could run behind over yellow if he catches it too thick.
Uh,
If he can avoid it, brilliant. But
He
if he
wants-
can't, no, see, he's doing exactly what I said. But he's still alright. Obviously,
I think he can actually. It's tight that one.
I've called another shot right there, lads.
Yeah, have you?
Go on, give me a thumbs up. Show me a love heart or something. Yeah, I mean, another great call from myself there. Kristi is a former All-Ireland singles champion in World. Yeah, I know Nathan, I know. I said we talked about that a bit ago, didn't we?
He won the Euro under 23 singles 4 years ago. Is Kristi?
Oh, it's a great shot. Oh, he's just landed in between them. No, he's alright, you know. He can cut this back, can't
He
he?
can screw it in, yeah. Kristi under 23 4 years ago.
Yeah, what it 4 years? He beat Carl Donnell, didn't he? In one of them that he won. What it 4 years ago?
He's only 27, is he?
To be honest, I don't know. He looks about 38.
No way.
Yeah, he's been fruit ringer. He's had to play Harrison and Dunster. He's put 10 years on it last 2 matches.
Can somebody double check for me, please, that Kristi Caulfield is 27 years of age?
What are you saying, Jack?
I'm saying he's not having it. I don't believe it.
No, you don't believe it? I reckon. I think them last 2 frames he could have won them both, and they've both gone against him. He's gonna have to show some character now, isn't he?
No, that was a ridiculous finish. Jack ended up getting there, wasn't it? I know he was forced into
Yeah,
it once
but
once the red dropped in, but
I don't think Kristi should have missed, really, should he? Obviously, we put commentator's curse, but
Kristi v Dak could be a good money game. Yeah, maybe. Not tonight though. I'm not playing him tonight. Thanks. He's in too good a form.
now another now one he's had 22 snake bites.
Yeah, well,
Dark fruit, sorry.
he won the under 23s in 2010. Yeah, that'd make more sense.
Well, that's definitely not 4 years ago.
No, 9. Yeah, I was thinking that.
I think that's closer to 9 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, nine. So
Brilliant. Big Jack to break.
that means he'd be over 30 then if he was just on the borderline of 23, isn't it?
You know, watch this white ball again. Straight back in a line. Over at blue spot. See if he can pull it off. Yeah, perfect.
Has he got one?
It's a great break.
He hasn't got any.
Oh, never. He's got safe though, hasn't he?
But yeah, the balls haven't
I
come
mean,
out
look
nice.
how they've split. Jesus.
They haven't come out nice.
I think this is what's helping Jack at me, you know.
Yeah. He's defo 70. Billy Morton, he is not 27. Please, count. Frank Faye, 32.
He's got a big double in off red, maybe. Now that red wasn't close enough, was it?
He's just going to have to
just dump the bag or something, yeah?
Yeah. So he
The thing
can't.
is, though, if it actually drops, he's got game on, hasn't he? But it's not an easy shot by anywhere. All his yellows do pop, but this is a tough shot.
Yeah. He's played it well.
Has he got the bag?
Yeah, he's played that well.
Yeah.
That was a
The
lot
thing is
better
with
shot
Jack
than
now,
what
Jack's actually got to go game here.
it looked.
He's got to go attacking here. Seb, you should give Decky a rematch in Ireland. Chris Lee, you have a day off, man. Jesus.
Right, lads, we've give up on guessing his age now. We'll move on from that.
I think he'll go in game there, you know.
He's opened them up a wee bit now.
Yeah, I think he's for first time today. I think he's struggling a little bit here.
I thought maybe the old strongbow catching up with him.
The dart fruits, do you reckon?
Could be. You can't be drinking all day. It's bound to affect you at some stage, isn't it?
It was getting better and better, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think this is a big frame in the match. This for him. Jack's he's lost the white, but I think he's playing skill shot here, and he's going to leave white in corner pocket in here.
67.
Yeah, Carl O'Donoghue's got confirmation. Cheers, Carl, mate. I don't think that's any good, is it? Deck. Listen, will people stop asking me to play deck? Jesus, lads, I've lost 4 on bounce. I want to play players like Stevie Wonder and someone in the same class as him. Blind Man Bill and that. I don't need to be playing players I've got 2 eyes and 2 arms.
Not sure, Terry Rogers.
Terry, ain't you made enough money this weekend? You're going to need it though if you're back in George in them 3 games. Jesus. He's going to do the lot. I think he's covered the pocket, but can he get cushion first?
I can't really see from my view. Noel Mira, Kristi won under 23s in black and white.
I think this is a big finish for Kristi. Has he played it hard enough? Yeah, I think it goes. I think this is a good chance. I think this next shot is going to be key to this frame.
Yeah, well, even if he doesn't get it, he's going to take the pocket, isn't it, really?
Are you checking your legs, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a vibration going off. No, he's not hard enough, is he?
He's got the double?
No, he's not on, no. He can't double that. No, he's on treble, maybe?
Oh.
I think treble were a better shout there, to be honest.
No, he's just giving the frame away here now. All them reds are going. Jack's going to be delighted to.
Kristi's beating his son up a bit, but he's got no need to, has he? He's had a great run. He's not lost yet, but he just needs to sharpen back up and Whelan Cousins going to be some cash match. Are they playing, are they?
Yeah, they're playing that King of the Hill, aren't they?
Ah,
What do you think of
right.
that, by the way? I think it's a great idea. Paul Corrigan's come up
Yeah, it's. I was speaking to. Well, I was. Ben Davis, sorry. I was speaking to Ben about it,
with. Yeah.
and it's like a. I don't know. I seen somebody put some betting up, and that's the only thing that I don't get. For me, nobody should put any betting on that because it's costing people that would back their own players. Like, for instance, somebody's put Farnsworth up at 1-6 against Sean Story at 7-2.
Yeah.
Now, why would anybody in the right mind back Sean at 4-5 if he takes 20% when you can get 7-2 with a bookmaker? That's the only thing that I don't understand. I don't know who's taking bets, but I did see some odds up, and imagine Sean asking his backers if they want to bet,
Yeah.
and they say, well, why would I back you at 4-5 or even money when I can get 7-2? That's the only bit that I don't get.
I don't actually fully understand how it works. I know.
I know it's like drawn out every match, and it's like random draw, home and away.
But the one thing I would say is it's given a lot of games that people would like to watch. You know.
Yeah, that is the good thing. Yeah, there's some big matches, obviously.
Yeah, it's taking a few boys out of the
I just think
Dunster's in for
Dunster
as
against
well.
Jason Shaw, innit?
Yeah, that's going to be.
I just think the thing that obviously with this bookmaker putting odds up, I think it's
born August 91.
I was born 85 and I'm
Paddy Murphy,
33.
If you can get clarification of his date of birth, could you take a screenshot and post it in, please?
Seb was born with that hat on. Seb wears his hat in the shower. What? Why? Have somebody put camera on me or something? Yeah, I'm guessing Jake has put camera on me or something, hasn't he? Yeah, I've got my hat on, lads, don't worry about it. What was I saying then? Oh yeah, with this King of the Hill, I think it's good, but I think it's for venues that pay money to host it. I think it's like £300 to host a match.
It's alright, isn't it? You're going to make that back.
Yeah, but obviously they want people coming to watch the match, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
But if they're doing these online odds, then they can just put bet on with bookie. They don't have to like take 4-5 and come and watch. I just think they need to scrap that betting. Whoever's doing that betting, scrap that and let the lads back their own player and come and support your mates.
The thing is, though, there's people that's not going to get back to 4-5.
That's what I'm saying.
Prices, you know.
But this is a big break for Kristi. This he needs a really big break here. Oh, that's a Jack Whelan break. That is. That's first time he's controlled his white really well as well, didn't he?
Can he plant the red and yellow? I don't even know. It doesn't even. They're still there awkward.
It's all the chance he's got. He's got to play the plant. It's a really tough shot.
I don't think it's tough. It's just going to be a tough finish, isn't it? He's got a yellow on the side cushion, yellow on the
I mean, it was a great break and he's not really got the rewards that break deserved.
No. But just whenever you make a few mistakes, the balls start going against you. Whenever
They never forgive. I was talking to Phil Harrison after he played Kristi.
Yeah.
He says that we were 4-2 up and he's made 3 crazy mistakes. And he says after that, he says the balls just never forgave me and Kristi kept cleaning up all the time.
Yeah.
I think he's playing yellow to red here. I put a white.
Oh, he might. He's got a bit lucky there, hasn't he? If that white falls in, you just fancy Jack to go game again.
Yeah. I wonder if you can play yellow, black, red and get the other yellow out. That would be so attacking if you played that. Or can he... I don't know, it's really awkward this now, to be honest. Can I get that red? He's looking at somebody down there or something.
No, I'm just looking at the monitor.
Oh, it's just Jakob's misses.
Not really.
Yeah, I'm guessing he can get this red. But I think it's not an easy finish, this.
No. But he's got the angle there to play into.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously black and red's a plant, but
yeah,
He's got to go in with so much pace. Obviously, the red's going to
If he has
pop.
the black half ball,
He'll be so lucky to land on that red here.
Well done.
Great shot. Great shot.
It's just everything Jack does at the minute. It just
Yeah. I guess when you're playing
Comes out
well, you get
lovely,
them
isn't
little
it?
nicks and flicks though, don't you?
yeah.
You put hours in, and generally if you work hard, you do get the rewards, and fair play's been working hard.
He's alright.
Yeah, I mean, even that could have gone wrong, but unless he got into this way too much, I mean, you can't go wrong here.
Tiny Doherty. No, it doesn't. But I'm just curious.
I was just going to say, only thing that can go wrong is by dragging it middle back, but I mean, he's cueing ball really well at the minute. Another great tournament, so I'm looking forward to the next one. Wish I could make that one 27th, but can't. Twas my party. Well done. Yeah, cheers, Barrel Power. Get you sent to next TAOM event, mate. It's 7th to 9th of June. Come on, witness it first time. You'll love it. We've never had one complaint about any comp that we've had in here, which has surprised me, to be honest. Because pool players are the biggest whingers on planet. I'm one of them, so I don't know.
Jonathan Parr's going to play here for 10.
Who is?
Jonathan
Jonathan
Parr.
Parr will play sub 10 came in.
He his last match he gave Mick
Yeah, but
Foley.
after Kristi Lee's last comment, I don't believe what it says.
He gave Mick Foley a good beating the last time.
Is it on April 1st? Yeah, I thought it would be.
April 1st.
Call your taxi, Kristi. It won't take long, this lad. Listen,
Can Jack finish off with a breaking dish? The way he's been
to be
going,
honest, I think it's over
I'd be
now, isn't it?
surprised.
I think Kristi went 6-5 and maybe should have gone 7-5, shouldn't he? And you know, since then, I don't think
got a ball.
I don't think anything's gone right for him, has it?
Oh god, the yellows is.
But to be honest, I mean,
Just look at them yellows.
Jack's come through winner's side, hasn't he?
Jack's just been phenomenal all weekend. He's
I think
not even.
every match he's played, he's been. What his first match now? Did he play first? Clint Ianson.
Yeah.
And he played really well in that. He sent Clint back, and then he played Cian Monaghan, the young sensation from Savannah.
Cian gave him a good game for a while.
Cian played really well early doors, and Jack just run away with it. And then after that, he beat Ben Davis 11-4.
He beat John McAllister 11-9. I think that was his closest game.
Yeah, that was a really good game.
Yeah.
Then I think he beat the boss man.
Yeah, he did.
I think he run away with that. They went 7-1 up, and he just kept pinching frames. And
Yeah.
semi-finals, obviously, he beat Jordan. I don't think. I don't think you can say he don't deserve to win it because he's played awesome all week, weekend, hasn't he?
He's without doubt been the best player this weekend. Nobody can tell you any different.
I'm not gonna lie though, I'm not looking forward to these interviews. Not one bit.
I think.
Do you want to do them, Deck?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I think Kristi will be back though. I think he'll fancy another go at this.
Yeah, he's definitely next 3.
Yeah.
100%. I'm just not happy about these interviews at all, to be honest. But listen, what an unbelievable performance from Jack, the Wonder Whelan. The run of form that he's on at the minute. 3 tournaments, 3 weekends, 3 victories. Wow. Takes some doing that, doesn't it?
Does indeed, and
I always compare pool to poker, man. It's like that much variance. You need that much luck to actually get through a field of this quality. It's not just luck, but you need to play unbelievable, and then you need a little bit of luck as well. Just so difficult.
yeah.
But what a win! You can see how much it means. Well done to Jack Whelan. Unlucky to Kristi Caulfield. And just look at the stats there. Jack's had 4 break dishes.
Yeah, he just came strong in the end.
2 reverse dishes, 2 foul breaks, and 3 dry breaks.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just played phenomenal, to be fair.
Yeah.
Commiserations to Kristi Caulfield. What a run he's had.
Yeah.
And at one point in that final, you actually thought he was going to win at one stage when he went 6-5 ahead. But listen, he's got no to be ashamed of. I know he's left the arena. I think he's just gone from a toilet break or whatever. But give us 5 minutes, lads, and we're going to have interviews. And yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, it's been a great tournament, and I look forward to the third event.
Very much enjoyed it, mate.
When's the third event?
7th to 9th of June.
Yeah.
So we'll see you back for that, Decky.
Yeah, no problem.
We will do interview shortly. Now, I think he's just.
Yeah.
We're going to stay live, people, to the interviews now. I'm just going to grab Kristi. He's just gone for a quick smoke. So just stay live, yeah.
Watch for trophy on that. Yeah. Jack, just took photos first before interview.
One.
No higher than the chest.
Nobody's going to even know either. Just run for straight. Yeah? There's no mic to talk into the room, so it's just the TAOM Billiards 8-Ball Masters runner-up, Kristi Caulfield. I'm going to be honest, to be honest, a lot of people on stream, nobody's really heard of you in the last few years. But where you've played this week, I mean, beating Phil Harrison, Liam Dunster, both first and second in betting. I mean, you must be having fun with how you've played.
Yeah, I played alright. I felt good all the way through. Even through the final, felt good. But towards the last few frames of the final, just felt. I don't know what happened.
Long days.
Yeah, long days. Yeah.
Like, what do you put this down to? I mean, obviously you've been about a bit, haven't you? As a youngster, you were talked about massively, and then you've gone missing for a few years, and now you're back on the scene in a big way.
I don't think I'm back, but I think I had a good tournament. But I don't know about back. But
Just winged it.
yeah, just scraped it.
Just winged it. Is that basically that?
Scraped it. Yeah.
Obviously, this is the first time you've been here to Murphy's.
Yeah, I like the venue. The venue's class. The atmosphere is class. The gaffer himself, he's class bloke. The place is sound. Tables are good. Enjoyed it.
Bit of music in background.
Yeah.
Better in it.
Have a little dance when you're not on your shot. Yeah. No, I liked it. Yeah, enjoyed
Great
it.
effort, mate. And
That's right.
to beat all them players that you beat, I mean, you had Worcester out of quarters without a shadow of a doubt, and to come through them to unreal, to be honest.
Easy round in the final and then got.
Yeah, against the most informed player. And
nah, he's played classy. He was classy, was yeah.
Unbelievable effort, man. All I can say is well done, and we're going to see you back in June. You're in next 3 now.
Yeah.
Without a shadow of a doubt. And the return of Kristi Caulfield.
I'll be back.
He's back.
I'll be back.
Well done, mate. And the TAOM Billiards 8-Ball Masters winner, Jack the Wonder Whelan. He's back. I mean, a lot of people are saying you were playing out your skin coming into this, but it's alright playing out your skin. You've got to turn up and do a job, ain't you? And to be fair, I mean, every match I've watched you've played unreal.
Yeah, to be fair, like I have been playing really well and had a couple of good results the last few weeks, and I have been practicing hard, so I wasn't surprised that like I'm getting deep in big comps.
And they're all like mentioning you as a winner.
Yeah, well that's where I want to be. That's why I've been putting the time in, because I was sick of like turning up and just getting beat. It's no fun, is it? So I thought I'd put the time in, and it's starting to pay off.
Definitely reaping the rewards. I mean, IPA Ireland,
Yeah.
then Spenners, and now there's 3 weekends up short. I think there's nobody in better form, is there? Well, I don't think there is anyway.
Well, it's not. With pool, it's it's
you need a little bit of luck,
and
but
the breaks are going my way, and because I'm practicing, I'm confident, and I'm feeling really confident. I never thought once I was going to lose throughout the whole event, even any match that I played.
Yeah, I mean,
but you've still got to do it, obviously.
I think I talked to you Saturday night. I think you just beat Ben Davis a level 4, and you're like, I'm so confident now. Like 2 years, like maybe not doing as much as what you want to do, and you've got that form back. And I don't know how true it is, but somebody told me that you were thinking of quitting.
Yeah, I was a bit touch and go. It was one of them where I thought, I'm not going to turn up and just keep on getting beat all the time. So I decided to put the time in. I spoke to my wife about it, and I says, like, I'm going to really start playing. So obviously you're not going to see me a great deal. But so after work I could go and try and practice most days, and it's starting to pay off, luckily.
Great decision, to be fair. 3 titles, 3 weeks, and without a doubt the best player this weekend for me, the champ of the TAOM Billiards 8-Ball Masters, Jack the Wonder Whelan. Do you want Jack on with trophy? Hold on, mate.